Sorry about that, I had to reboot the stream. It logged me out for some reason or another. Give me a minute to copy and paste the link so other people, so to get the word out that I'm out here, and then we'll get started. This is it. Bear with me here. Alright, let me get my tablet set up here so I can keep up with the comments. Bear with me here, we're almost ready. Check this. Alright, Frosty, relax. Alright, relax, Frosty, we're getting started. Alright, welcome one and all. I am Hybrid Spectre, and this is Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. For those of you who don't know, this is the new IP from the very nice masochistic people at From Software, the people who made Dark Souls. So this is their new IP. This is the new thing that they're going to be doing. So I've been looking forward to this for a while, and I have full confidence that this will be an amazing game. So without further ado, let's get into this. Hi, Frosty. I know it's you, Frosty. Oh, I have to accept the Activision software license and agreement that if I just don't do this, don't do that, and if I'm caught doing this, then I will lose my license and you'll potentially sue me. But this is not an online game, so I don't know. The title's default spoken language is Japanese. Okay. Language default Japanese. We want English because that's what we want. English, that's what we want. New game. Let's wait for this camera speed. We want full sensitivity. Alright, blood, we can turn that off. Subtitles on. HUD always show, always hide, auto hide all. Auto hide partial. Let's do partial. Brightness is fine. Let's take the music down just a little bit. Maybe up the voice volume a little bit, just so we can actually hear what we're talking about. Use Japanese makes it better. Here's the thing. The last time I played a game that took place in Japan, 90% of it was in Japanese, and I couldn't change it. So, game in question is Neo. So, but I'm an ignorant American, so I'm gonna be going with English because that's how we're gonna play this. But Frosty, whenever you play it, you can play it in Japanese. So, something for you there. Save settings. Here we go. And I'm not going to be on for too long. Maybe about an hour, hour and a half. Maybe two if I feel like it. But, I've got to be up.
In the closing years of the Sengoku era, Japan was consumed by perpetual conflict. The fires of war raged on, spreading deep into the mountains, to the land of Ashina.
Ugh, that's brutal. I'm not gonna talk during cutscenes. I don't really like to.
Is the war finally over?
And these events that are currently taking place, this actually happened. This is historically, maybe not historically accurate, but the events did happen. Turn my headphones down. It's loud. That is loud. Ugh. Ugh, that's brutal. What were they saying? But these actual...
General Tamura is no more!
Some of these events
Ishin Ashina
actually
staged
happened.
a bloody coup and wrested control of the land.
That's our main character.
What's the matter, Stray? Nothing left to lose? Well, would you look at that? Fascinating. Will you join me, starving wolf?
When he
On
grabbed,
that day,
when he grabs the
a
blade
young
like that.
cub was taken from the battlefield. He trained relentlessly, and indeed, went on to become a master shinobi.
Listen, Wolf. You must never forget the shinobi code. As your father, my word is absolute. Your master's is a close second. As of today, he is your master. Defend him with your life. If he is taken, bring him back at any cost. You understand me, don't you, Wolf?
And I think our character actually has a voice this time. So for once in a FromSoft game, we won't have a silent protagonist, which is something that I absolutely love. I can't stand silent protagonists, but in the Dark Souls games, it actually makes sense that they can't speak. But in a game like this, excuse me, I actually expect my character to have dialogue, but I actually think our character is fully voiced this time.
Some 20 years after Ishin's coup, the Ashina clan was on the brink of collapse.
Kind of irritates me the way they said Ashina. It's
And
actually
the shinobi, known as Wolf, had lost everything. Both the man who took him in and the boy he had sworn to protect.
Orochi. Are you talking about that one For Honor character?
Shinobi, open your eyes. For the sake of your master.
Getting a little gray. It's getting a little gray around the temples there. Do I have movement? Yes, I do. You know, this is almost so typical of From Software. They always start you off in like some dilapidated area. Alright, let's see what this is. Pick up item. Ornamental letter. A letter thrown into a well. Korho's wolf. Your destiny awaits you at the Moonview Tower. Escape from the well and find the tower bathed in moonlight. Even without a blade, you can reach it. Stay silent. Stay vigilant. Okay. See if I can figure out... Okay, so that's how you crouch. So that's stealth. Okay, the equipment menu. You know, Frosty, I can't stand it when you do that stuff. Alright, the equipment menu allows you to change your currently equipped quick items. There are 5 slots available to equip and switch out quick items as needed. Close. Items currently in possession can be viewed through the inventory menu. Categories can be selected through L2 and R2. Okay, this is what we want to see. Game options. L2 is the grappling hook. R2 is the prosthetic tool. I'm still a good friend, Persia. Right. Well, if you're such a good friend, put this link out there. Try to get me a little bit of exposure. I'd appreciate that. All right, let's see. L2 is grappling hook. L1 is deflect, hold to guard. L1, R1 together, combat arts. R2 prosthetic tool. R1 attack. X to jump, circle, sidestep, and sprint. Square action, cycle prosthetic tool. Down, eavesdrop. Right, cycle quick. Okay, use item. Crouch, release, crouch. Okay. Okay, I think I might be able to work with this. Alright, and these controls stay the same. So, okay, wait, there's actually some controller configuration. Oh, I can swap out the map button. I can swap out the buttons. I'm too small to help get viewers. Well, if you got like some social media or something like Facebook or something, put my link out there. Pretty sure someone will notice me. Okay. Alright, we'll just leave everything as it is, since messing with this will really screw everything up. Okay. Let's see, let's go. Let's go underneath here. Oh, and you can actually swim this time. That is so cool. And there's an actual jump button this time. Something FromSoft games aren't exactly known to have. I have a feeling we're going to come back here later. Yeah, there's an item up there. I have a feeling we're going to come back here. Wait, is that a rope? Can I climb that? No, okay. I have a feeling we're going to come back here later. In true typical FromSoft fashion, if this game is going to be anything like Souls, you're going to be able to go back to it. Jump. In air near a wall, do a wall jump. That's what I was just doing there. Ashina Reservoir. I want that item back there, so let's see if we can go get that. We can certainly try. Okay, so that's where we just were. This game is definitely going to be a lot more brutal because this game has a death penalty. The more you die, some disease will infect the world and kill some of your NPCs. So which is why patience is going to be the key here. It does have that slow life. Yeah, it's the same developers from Souls. That's the thing. Can I open this? No. Okay. Whew. Okay, that's toggle to hug the wall. Shimmy. This will definitely take some getting used to. Toward the edge to speed, to peak. Oh, that's how. Alright, what do we got? We got 2 dudes over there. One's watching this way, the other one's watching the other. So let's... stealth. Advance without being seen by crouching in the bushes or moving under floors. You do not have a sword at the moment, so use stealth to avoid enemies and head to the Moonview Tower. If you're about to be seen, warning markers will appear above the enemy's head. Okay.
That shinobi at the bottom of the well. We didn't shackle him, restrain him, nothing. That doesn't worry anybody?
Not at all. Not only is he unarmed, he has completely lost his will to live. Nothing but a coward. Unworthy of our concern.
Oh, there were 3 of them. One's looking straight at me. Those 2 are looking at each other. Underfloor movement. Wolf can slip into tight spaces, such as beneath floors when crouched. Okay.
The moonlight shines strongly on the Moonview Tower tonight. The Divine Heir is probably using the light for his reading again.
Probably, but imprisoning a mere child. I feel sorry for the boy.
Agreed. Sure Lord Genichiro has his reasons.
And that's pretty they said the Divine Heir. That's very significant. That's very significant right there, because the child, or our master, as it's called, he's still a boy, and he is very significant, and he means something, and he's a big deal for the Ashina clan. So that's why it's imperative that we get the boy back. Okay.
The Moonview Tower door. Need to check that it's locked, right?
It's certainly locked. But nobody fixed that hole in the wall.
That? Don't worry about it. The hole faces the edge of a cliff. No one could pass through it.
Now that right there is a very key part. This is why this game encourages you to take your time. Souls does encourage the same, but Souls didn't have that stealth aspect. You can actually learn things from listening, which is what we plan to do. That freaks me out every single time. Let's climb up. Is that a guy? Climb up. No, that's a statue. No, it's just a piece of wood. Okay. Alright. Getting nervous here. Jump and square in the air to wall hang. Kind of wish that they kind of just automatically do it instead of having to push an action to do it. Because I played a lot of Assassin's Creed, and you're used to just jumping, and it will just do it. Don't really like to push the button to interact with such basic things like climbing. Alright. There's the hole in the wall that they talked about. Here we go. There's the Lord.
You did well to come here. It's been too long, Wolf.
I've come to free you, my lord.
Yes, the voice. He speaks.
Well then. Raise your head. Kusabimaru, your sword. My shinobi. In accordance with the bond of Lord and Retainer, you will pledge your life in my service.
How so, Frosty? How did that get weird? Explain yourself, Frosty. What is so disturbing? Kasubimaru. A katana given by Kuro, the Divine Heir, an heirloom of the Harada family, a cadet branch descended from Ashina. Once thought lost, it has found its way back into the hands of the wolf. The name Kasubi Maru beseeches a shinobi role is to kill. Beseeches a shinobi's role is to kill, but even a shinobi must not forget mercy. A mantra the blade itself may manifest. You're saying, my lord, to a 9-year-old. Well, here's the point, is that he's royalty. And royalty meant a big deal back in the day. It didn't matter how old you were. Even if you were a toddler, they still referred to you as lord, because you are royalty, and royalty is something to be respected. So it doesn't matter at this particular time period. It doesn't matter how old you were. If you had royal blood, then you were a big deal, and you were given utmost respect. Didn't matter how old you were. So hopefully that clears up the confusion. And look, you actually sheath your sword this time, something Souls games never did. Let's talk to him.
Loyal Wolf, I see you are wounded. I have something that may help. It is a special gourd of medicinal waters.
No, it's not, Frosty. Piss off. Healing gourd. A gourd filled with vitality restoring medicine. Resting refills the gourd, made by an apprentice of the extraordinary Dr. Dogen. Though it is strange that the gourd's medicinal waters refill automatically, the seeds within may hold the secret to how it works.
My lord.
Now then, were you gravely injured? Afterward?
After what?
Do you not remember that night?
I do not.
No. We'll talk about it later. Right now, we must escape Ashina Castle.
As you say.
There's a secret passage beneath the moat bridge that will take us out of the castle. Lord Ishin told me about it once. I ask you to find that secret passage. Once you find it, signal me with a reed whistle. You know, like you used to long ago.
You can cycle through various quick items and use each according to the situation. For instance, if you have taken damage, you can recover vitality with the healing gourd. Okay, I'll stop with the mean comments. Yeah, behave yourself. Besides, pedophilia wasn't something that wasn't exactly frowned upon back in this time. But still doesn't change the fact that he is still royalty, and that calling him Lord is a pretty big deal. What's this? Let's go up. See if we can find anything. Ah, item. Pellet. Medicinal pellets that slowly restore vitality. A secret treatment passed down for generations in these lands. Records say it has been used in battle since times long gone and lent to the famed resilience of Ashina warriors. A pill case full of these pellets would also serve as a battle charm. Okay. So let me equip that and that. And we got a homeward idol. Held by the wolf ever since he was saved by his father, its corners are rounded with use. This Buddha is used to return home. It will return the user to the last visited sculptor's idol or the dilapidated temple. So this is essentially the homeward bone of Sekiro. So I don't think we'll equip that. So all right. Yeah, they still maintain a lot of the old sounds. A lot of the same audio files are still in this game. And you would think with all this time, at least for like maybe a little over 10 years, they'd change the sounds up a little bit. Okay. We need to find a secret passage. Oh no, or we could just open this. Alright, let's get stealthy. Oops. Posture and death blows. A shinobi aims to break an opponent's posture. Attacking an enemy is one way to achieve this. When an enemy's posture breaks, he is vulnerable to a shinobi death blow. R1 attack. R1 to attack, R1 after breaking posture to perform a death blow. R3 to target lock on. Okay. Oh, that's gross. Oh, I died. Oh, that didn't take long. That dude caught me off guard. If the shinobi concentrates, he can hear other voices, even if they're far away. Eavesdropping is one of the shinobi's tools. Well, that didn't take long. Let's try again. Oh, well, at least I got full health this time. Alright, let's see if I can get this right. Be one with the ninja. Oh yes, definitely Frosty. Oh, that's how we use the item. Okay. Well, I just used my first healing tool, so maybe that wasn't such the best idea. Oh my, they still got the same sounds, the same audio files. Look, all these years, and they still haven't changed up the audio files. Jeez, you would think that after all these years, they could at least maybe put in some new audio files. But then again, it is kind of a trademark for FromSoft to have some of these sounds. Deflections. Sometimes relentless attack is not enough to break an enemy's posture. Deflecting enemy attacks is another way to damage their posture. A master shinobi uses a combination of deflect and attacks to achieve swift victory. L1 the moment an attack lands to deflect. Cool. Thought I was gonna have an issue with that. Turns out if I pay attention and just keep calm, I can probably do it. Alright. Oops. Alright. Now let's be stealthy. I'm gonna be ninja. Lock on. By locking onto your target and keeping your enemy in front of you, you'll find it much easier to attack, deflect, and perform other combat actions. R3 lock on, release target. Move the right stick while locked on to change target. I don't usually read through the tutorials in such detail, but because this is such a difficult game, I need to know what I'm getting myself into. And I also need to be a lot more observant. Okay, so we got two guys in front of the gate here. We got another guy here. So let's... Oh, that's... Ooh, that was a close one. Didn't think I was going to make that one. Okay. Let's see what we're working with here. Two guys at the front, two guys behind. Two guys behind here. The frontal assault won't be the best option. And if I attack any one of them, it's going to set them all off. So it probably would be best to maybe avoid them for the time being. What I could do is I could divide and conquer. See, this is one thing about this game. You really need to strategize a little bit. Now what I could do is I could take out one, flee, reestablish stealth, and just pick them off one by one. Then again, I don't think I learned stealth attacks yet, so I should probably... Or we have some ledges right here. I could do the ledges. And... Or we could... Or that could happen. Or we could just, you know... Okay. Yeah, I know. Or that can happen, or that can happen again. Because, you know, that makes perfect sense. Didn't even know it was going to put me back there. I thought I died. Instead, you just take damage when you fall off. Oh, damn it, that sucks. Take two. We're not off to a very great start. Really? Really? I need to learn the fundamentals of attack. Come on. Alright, let's take a different... Oh, okay. Well, that guy's just supposed to see me anyway. Okay. I'm off to bed, Purge. Alright, see ya, Frosty. Alright, that guy's gonna see me if I get any closer. So let's do this. Guys underneath there. So let's move on. Stay in the shrubs. Oh, oops. Okay. Got here. Physically do the thing. Okay, so no matter what, these guys are gonna see me. So I need to think of a new approach. Don't want to do a frontal assault, because that's suicide. However, I don't think I have much of a choice. Let's give it a shot, see how well we fare. Okay. Alright, so let's do hit and run. Let's do hit and run tactics. Yeah, see? That worked out just fine. Looking for me. So by reestablishing stealth, this works out. They're starting to calm down. Damn it, they saw me. You can't get me over here, so I'm pretty much safe, so I've just gotta wait it out. I don't want to take them all out all at once, because that will not be good at all. So let's just wait for everything to calm down. Damn it. Of course it spots me. It's only one guy. He's coming over here. So yeah, this works out. This will help me learn the fundamentals of combat. Alright, those guys calm down, so they're good. So now, this will make it a little bit easier for me to get attacks in on those guys, now that these frontal guys are gone. So let me do it. I've got to get the block timing down. I don't want to use my healing item. I just got to be super careful with it, though. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe... Okay. Counter slash. Counter slash can be performed immediately after deflecting an attack. This allows you to deal posture damage without giving the enemy time to recover. L1 the moment the attack lands, R1 to finish. Okay. Alright, here we go. Let's take our time. Be cool. Let's see if I can read this guy a little bit. Take a little bit of getting used to. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Out of healing. Okay, let's get the death. Got the death blow in. Alright, I'm getting the hang of this. Death blow against strong enemies. Some powerful opponents require multiple death blows to be killed. The number of death blows required to kill an enemy is shown in the red circular marker above their vitality bars. Each death blow removes one marker. Alright, I'm getting the hang of this now. I just gotta be careful with my health there. Oh, shoot. I'm getting that. I will get this. Oh! Yeah, he steps forward. I'm getting the hang of this. It's just the timing and what to dodge and what not to dodge. I'm getting the hang of this, though. I'll figure it out. I just had no healing items, and I screwed up one too many times there. So, alright. Take 4,032. This is Soul style, so it's gonna take a little bit of time. Now here's what I can do. Let me get these dudes' attentions first. So I can, or here's what I can do. That guy only saw me, so I can bait the other. Strategy here. Works. Come on. Let's go. Come at me, bruh. Make the first move. Waiting on you. Waiting on you. Just grunts, they don't know what they're doing. Okay. You next. Come on. Let's go. That was a trick. They're looking for me. Alright, they're starting to calm down. Alright, they're starting to calm down so I can make a move. I almost bought it there. So this really encourages you to adopt a different strategy with every enemy. Ouch. Alright. Let me save my healing gourd, so I know I'm gonna need it. Now, I've got this guy's moves all figured out. Most of it. It's just the timing that needs to get down. Okay, let's go. Okay, that's the one thing you need to kick your souls. You can't dodge everything. You need to block. Like that attack right there, you can't dodge that. Here's my healing board. Yeah, he steps forward. Oh shoot, he knocked me down. Okay, getting a little sloppy here. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, gotta get that. Got it. Got it, he's done. Whew. Nice. That deserves a heal. Maybe I should turn the blood on. Does kind of kill the illusion a little bit. Oops. Little lock on. Turn the vibration down a little bit. I don't need that much intense vibration. Sound display. Yeah, let's turn the blood on. Why not? I will get grossed out by it, but I can't do anything. I can't do anything about that. Alright, what's this item here? Fistful of ash. Ash gripped into hardened clump. Throw it at an enemy to temporarily distract them. In Ashina, the snow falls thick, and thus hearth runs thick with ash. Okay. Ah, so the strategy develops more. All right. So this is the way forward. Why take the front? Why take the front route, or why take the main route when we can take the scenic route? I'm not sure how bad fall damage is in this game, but I'm not gonna press my luck. Stop hugging the wall. I'm getting the hang of it. Okay. Anything eavesdrop?
You know that secret passage at the bottom of the moat, under the bridge? We just got orders to guard it.
Security's getting tight. War will be upon us very soon.
Okay. That's a chicken. Alright. Stealth down. What is that thing? Oh, well, it's not friendly. I don't know what it is. That it sure as hell wasn't getting me. Alright. Okay, well, fall damage seems to be a little forgiving in this game. Pellet, we're gonna need that. see everything. So that all loops right back around. Alright. Let's go back down. Well, don't know how much... Huh. Okay, fall damage is very forgiving in this game. Okay, don't think there's a way for... Oh, this secret path. This must be the secret passage they were talking about. This appears to be an escape route called the Divine Air with the reed whistle. Not yet. Let's wait. Let's wait for a minute, because I feel like there's something that I'm missing. Any items over this way? Oh, shoot, that's a big lizard. Ugh. That's a big lizard, dude. Ugh. Oh, shoot. Climb up. Oh! Wow. This game is very forgiving with the fall damage. Another big lizard. Another big lizard. Ugh, okay. Alright, well, we gotta find a way to get back up there, so... That's how we get up there. Alright, let's hug the wall. I'm figuring this out. We'll get it. Get my screen back up. Sorry, I gotta get my chat screen back up so I can see any comments, but I don't think anyone commented in a while, so just like to keep that up. Okay. I would call the Divine Air, but I feel like there's something that I'm missing. So I wanna explore this a little bit more. That's one thing about especially because like I don't know what to expect, so I want to have all my bases covered before I go to the other side. Stop hugging the wall. Okay, that's blocked off. Nothing over here. Well, I think that's all we're gonna find for right now, even though I do feel like there's something that I'm missing, so... Oh, it's a Buddha statue. Sculptor statue. Huh. Yeah, so we are most definitely gonna be coming back here. Okay, well let's do this. Let's do it.
Wolf, you found it. Now let us leave this place.
Yes, my lord.
This voice actor is awfully familiar. Sorry, you're gonna see that there for just a second.
To run from
I had
the
to check my
bloodline is the only answer.
Sorry, I had to check my controller. See how he was doing. Let's talk to him.
Where shall we go once we're away from the castle? I suppose the first thing we should do is cross the Ashina border. Or perhaps we should hide somewhere. What do you think?
Whatever you desire.
Whatever I desire? That's the wolf I know.
My lord.
Oh, nothing. I was just reminiscing. Onward, then.
I recognize his voice actor. If I'm not mistaken, it's the guy that did the voice of War in Darksiders 1. And he also did the voice of Warden. Now, I could be wrong, but I think it might be him. The voice pattern, he does have that in his voice. Oh, here it comes. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. I better heal myself. Just in case. I don't know what to expect.
The divine heir. Last we stood together was your uncle's funeral.
Lord Genichiro. Thank you.
Leave this to me.
So the noble shinobi stands in our way.
Here we go. Not sure how this is going to play out.
You face Genichiro Ashina.
Okay. Oh! Wow. I died. Okay. Yeah, that's... I think that's supposed to happen. Oh. And there goes my hand.
Is that all the shinobi has to offer? The divine heir will be coming with me.
I kind of think you're supposed to lose that fight. Still looking gray around the temples there. His hair clipping into the floor like that. There's the prosthetic.
What is this?
So you're awake. Looks like death is not your fate. Just yet.
Oh, God. Shinobi prosthetic. Got the trophy. The artificial arm of a shinobi passed down by the sculptor. A replica of a human arm fitted with a variety of mechanisms, apparently designed with modification in mind. While it bears a number of cuts and stained thick with blood and oil, it has been impeccably maintained. Now, this is kind of where the fantasy part comes in. While this is semi-historically accurate, well, not exactly historically, it's historical fiction. That's a better way to put it, because some of these events that you saw, like the war and all that, that actually happened, but the rest that you're seeing is fiction. Now, this is where some of the fiction. Now, this is where a lot of the fiction starts to come in, because if you noticed that if you paid attention to the prosthetic, he moved his fingers. Even with today's technology, they still haven't managed to get a working arm where you can move the fingers. So, yeah, that's obviously messed up, but you get the point.
What do you call yourself? Your eyes. The eyes of a wolf who has failed in his duties. Or so it seems to me.
That is not your concern.
Spoken like a true shinobi. I must carve the Buddha. You do what you will.
Ask how you got here. Ask about your new left arm.
My left arm. What did you do to me?
That is what I call the shinobi prosthetic. A fitting fang for a one-armed wolf. Useless when it comes to carving Buddha, though. You can have it.
Shinobi prosthetic.
It is no mere replacement for your lost arm. Come to me if you find any shinobi tools.
Shinobi tools? I see. For this device.
You catch on quick. If you bring me shinobi tools, I'll find a way to fit them to the shinobi prosthetic. Then you'll come to appreciate its worth. I've said too much. Go now.
Why am I here?
All I did was drag you here. Didn't even know if I was dragging a corpse. Couldn't let you get eaten by a pack of wild dogs.
How long was I asleep?
Some time has passed since I found you.
I see.
However, your master yet lives. He's being held prisoner in Ashina Castle. They will soon make use of his bloodline. Looking at you, I'm sure you appreciate the value it has.
Ask about the Divine Heir's blood.
What did you mean when you said they'll make use of his bloodline?
I don't know much about him, except the dragon's heritage. There's a special kind of blood by that name, and that blood runs through your master's veins.
So the Divine Heir...
Someone's after him. Might be that the strange things happening to your body have something to do with that. You're quite the strange one, yet other peculiar visitors have come to this temple. There's one in the clearing to the right of the gate leading off the temple grounds. Two strangers in strange circumstances. You two might get along.
Okay. What's this?
You see the kind-faced Buddha there? That isn't one of mine. It was carved by the true sculptor. When a man must confront what is inside of him, it can probably be of help.
Confront what is inside him?
Anger, sadness, or perhaps old memories of times long gone. That kind of thing.
Huh. Let's get a look at our character here. Huh. Our character is definitely more fleshed out than what we saw in the trailers. He looked rather basic, but the details, like the scar, the ash along the face, like those elements still haven't changed. The gray hair along the side. And I'm starting to wonder if there's a reason for like the ash and the dust along the side. I'm starting to wonder if like the gray, that's actually part of his hair. Like his hair is starting to gray a little bit. Because if you see right there, it's starting to gray a little bit. It just might have grayed more on that side. But I don't understand the white patch of dust on his face. Guess we'll never know. Ah, this place. Bamboo. Sculptor's idols commune. Okay. Pick up item. Pellet. We're gonna have to stockpile these. Commune with the sculptor's idol. Sculptor's idols serve as checkpoints and can be found throughout Ashina. Resting at a sculptor's idol will completely replenish vitality and restore 1 use of resurrection. Additionally, quick items and spirit emblems in storage will be added to your current inventory. With some exceptions, resting will also revive defeated enemies. Prayer beads. All that stuff. Okay. I know there's an NPC here where you could practice some of the combos, and I might do that. I'm gonna do that for just a little bit, because I really want to refine this a little bit.
Never seen you before. Your name? Won't tell me. But you do have the look of a skilled shinobi. A shinobi. Or perhaps... Sir, please heed my humble request. Face me in battle. Damn. Still alive. That swordsmanship. It was a thing to behold. Few have managed to kill me in such a thorough manner.
What are you?
Some call it undying. Others, infested. I can't die, so I just am. How about you? What brings you to a run-down temple like this? Seems you have a lot on your mind. Say, why don't you use me for some sword practice? Might come in handy for whatever your mission is. A warm body that can't die might prove useful to you. I volunteer mine. Well?
Very well.
Right then. Let's go. They say swinging one sword is a cure for boredom.
Training. Deflect.
In that case, I stand as your opponent.
Deflect. Sometimes relentless attack, yeah.
Face me again. Again. A satisfying match.
Sorry if I'm being very quiet. When it comes to things like this, I usually try to concentrate very intensely.
Stand as your opponent.
Because trying to talk and execute those doesn't exactly help my concentration. So if I get very quiet, it's usually because I'm in deep concentration. Step dodge allows one to avoid attacks. Dodging won't compromise enemy posture, but it may help one avoid damage. Evade enemy attacks, then attack and perform 3 death blows. Circle step dodge, dodge counter attack. Oh, shoot.
Again. Face me again.
Oh. I'm getting the hang of this.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Don't know how that hit me, but okay.
Excellent. I expected no less of you.
Let me try the deflection one more time, because I feel like...
In that case, I stand as your opponent.
Because I think deflection needs to be the thing that I need to focus the most on, since dodging isn't exactly much of an option in this game.
Again. Face me again. A satisfying match.
I think I've got it down, except his patterns were very easy to read. I kind of wish that he would mix it up a little bit.
Have you noticed this temple attracts those with nowhere else to go? I certainly fit that description. And I suppose that's why interesting things make their way into the offering box from time to time. Come back whenever you like. If you have techniques to try out, I'm at your disposal.
That is cool that you have a dummy. Offering box. Items that become unavailable elsewhere end up in the offering box. When the box is illuminated, it means that an item has found its way inside. Items can be obtained by inspecting the box and offering money. Box is currently empty. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's rest. Okay, that didn't restore my HP. Oh, I have to physically rest. That's right. You can't just sit down at it. You actually have to rest at it. Man, Dark Souls, you get a... If it's one piece of advice I can offer about this game, forget everything you know about Dark Souls. It doesn't matter. It won't do you any good. You need, like, if you guys are basically hooked on Dark Souls, forget everything you know. It won't matter. You need to retrain yourself to play a different game and not Souls. Who do we got here?
You truly returned from the dead. The power of the dragon's blood. I never thought I'd see it with my own eyes.
Who are you?
My name is Emma. I am a doctor serving a certain master.
What master?
Forgive me, but for his safety, I cannot reveal his identity. However, my master gave explicit orders to assist you in any way I can. I'm not telling you to trust me. However, I must fulfill my master's orders. The gourd of medicinal water you possess, that was originally a creation of mine. I am a doctor, and I will assist you in that capacity.
You made this gourd?
Yes. It was intended for Lord Kuro, but it seems he entrusted it to you. I'm sure you may have noticed, but the medicinal waters in this gourd spring forth on their own. Even after being emptied, you will find it full again after a short rest.
Yes. Is there a way to improve it?
Bring me gourd seeds.
Gourd seeds?
Yes. Medicinal waters flow from gourd seeds. Adding new seeds will increase the volume of these medicinal waters. If you find any, bring them to me.
All right.
I'd like to make a request.
What is it?
Please show me your face.
What?
This white mark, is it a birthmark?
No.
Then that must mean it appears on those who have received the dragon's heritage. Or perhaps it's a symptom.
Are you done?
Yes, that will be all. I'm sorry. That was rather rude of me. Goodbye.
Okay. So the white mark, so the white patch on our face, that bears some significance. But exactly what, we still don't know yet. Light coin purse. A purse filled with a small amount of sen can be used to acquire. It can be used to acquire the sen inside. It has a somewhat satisfying weight to it. The sen is the purse. The sen in this purse is not lost upon death. Sen is basically money. So. Okay. Let's go out into the world. Try not to get ourselves killed. The Shinobi prosthetic grappling hook allows access to normally unreachable places and a chance to take the high ground. Nearby grapple points are designed with a circular symbol. When the symbol turns green, the grapple point is within reach. L2 to grapple hook. Oh, L2. I was doing it wrong. Oh, look at that. We're the Sheena outskirts. That freaks me out every single time. You can now instantly travel between sculptors, idols, and that you have already communed with. Travel can be accessed via the Sculptor's Idol travel menu. Fast travel. Cool. Right out of the gate. And that's always good. We always want fast travel. Okay. Got some dudes downstairs. Let's get stealthy here. Stealth death blow. You can perform stealth death blows on opponents unaware of your presence. The plunging death blow is one of these performed when leaping at an unaware enemy from high ground. R3 lock onto enemy, X jump, R1 plunging death blow. It was a little sloppy, but it works. Acquiring enemy loot. Enemies drop loot such as items and money. Multiple enemies can be looted at once and from some distance away. Items found in the world are different than loot, in that they must be approached to be picked up. Press and hold square to acquire loot. Press square, yeah, we got all that. Pellet, gotta stockpile these, because I know we're gonna need them. Okay. Okay, that's death, so, we're not gonna go that way. Certainly not gonna go this way. Do want to try to see if we can at least get to, like, the first boss, I think. I mean, I'm gonna try that. That really all depends, really. Because I can't really stay up too late, because I got orientation for a new job tomorrow. Ceramic shard. Piece of pottery that breaks with a satisfying crack when thrown. Throw it at an enemy to draw attention. Throwing and smashing such pieces made for popular sport amongst the Sheena boys. Even after growing up, they remember the old games as well. We got this guy here. Oh, shoot. And I died. That dude caught me completely off guard.
Loyal wolf, take my blood and live again.
That's gonna get old, hearing that over and over again. Oh, I can resurrect. Resurrection. The divine heir's blood grants the ability to return from the dead using resurrective power. One charge is always restored by resting in a sculptor's idol. Killing enemies restores additional charges. Resurrection becomes unusable immediately after using it, but killing enemies will make it available again. Let me grab this guy here. Yeah, you thought you had me. I'm going to try to put as much emphasis on stealth as I can, since I'm kind of always afraid of Dark Souls games, especially now that there's a death penalty. Love that. Let's drop down on this guy. Ah, sloppy again. Just give me time to practice the attack. It'll take a little bit of getting used to, but I think I can. Got a ranged fighter over there. What do we got? Okay. Ah, shit. It's very fast paced. I like it. Got that. Alright. Let's get up in this tree. Saw me. Ouch. Should probably dodge off to the side instead of back. Fistful of ash. Might come in handy. Alright, we got reeds and stuff. Like that visual effect it gives you when you're stealthed or in hiding. Ugh. That's bloody. Ungo's sugar. Sugar candy made in Senpo temple, sustaining Ungo's blessing. Temporarily reduces vitality damage taken from physical attacks. Bite the candy and take the Ungo stance to impart its inhuman benediction. By doing so, you endure the excess karma of man from the spirits within. Senpo monks spread this candy across Ashina in honor of her military heroes. Okay. Who is that? Hello, whoever you are. Let me take a look at my comments here so I can properly greet you. Come on, chat comments. Pull up. Live chat. Hey, it's the new Dark Souls style game I recently heard about, my friend. It's Ghost. How you doing, Ghost? And yes, this is the new Dark Souls IP, but it's not Dark Souls. This is Shadows Die Twice. So it's Dark Souls, but not Dark Souls. And that is a doggo. If it's one thing I learned from Souls games, dogs hate you. And we all hate dogs. I think probably dogs are probably the worst video game enemy you can ever go up against. because they're very fast, they're very agile. That's another doggo. I like how there's no stamina. That's another doggo. Bye-bye, doggo. That's right. Oh yeah, I forgot your XP and gold are halved upon death. So let's rest here. Get my health back. Rest. Anything in here? Oh. Okay, this is a dead bird person. Shuriken wheel. A mechanical device made by the mechanical genius Dogen can be fit into the shinobi prosthetic to become a working prosthetic tool. While it is palm-sized, a surprising number of shurikens can fit in the shuriken wheel, as the edges were designed for stacking. A fine example of what can be achieved when one matches mechanical finesse with shinobi's talents. Just wanted to stop by and say hi before I head off to bed. Well, dadgum, I should probably stream during the day now, shouldn't I? Because apparently streaming the game directly at launch is not the best idea. Shinobi tools can be used on their own. By giving them to the sculptor, they can be fitted into the prosthetic. You can quickly return to the sculptor via travel from the sculptor's idol or by using the homeward idol. Okay. We got pissed off doggos. Got pissed off doggos out there, so we may wanna. Bye bye, doggo. Oh shoot. Bye bye, doggo. Hold still, dog. There. Take that, doggo. Like I said, dogs are the worst enemies you can fight in video games. That is one deaf dude. They make the stealth sound so much louder than what it really is. But then again, in actuality, you'd probably hear a guy choking on a blade and like well within earshot. One of those anti-logic things that doesn't make sense. What is that called? Ludonarrative dissonance, I think that's called. And that dude's dead. And the blood spray, I don't think that's realistic. I don't think your blood's gonna gush. I mean, I know it's gonna gush, but it's not gonna spray like that. Want to do a little bit of exploring, but like I said, this is mainly just to, like, you know, showcase the game and all that. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. Oh. Let's get stealthy. I am very quiet. I am very quiet. Out here dead. Ugh. And your character gets coated in blood. Ugh, that's gross. That's so gross. It's really the combat system I gotta get used to. But then again, it's kind of like a little bit of reading your opponent's attacks and when to block, when to deflect, and when to dodge. That's kind of what it all comes down to. I expected it to be I expected the combat system to be just a tad bit more difficult. But then again, that was probably just me overanalyzing everything like I usually do. Let me get the drop on this dude. And now he's done. I'm getting the hang of this. I honestly didn't expect to get so... I honestly didn't expect to get used to it so quickly. Oh, shoot. I almost fell off there. Ooh, that's not good. That isn't good. Stop hugging the wall. Okay. Well, you know what? Tell you what, guys. I'll stop the stream in just a little bit because I need to go to bed. I got orientation for a new job tomorrow, so I need to get to bed before it gets too late. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm at least gonna fix our new shinobi tool in, and what I'll do is that I will stream tomorrow when I come back from my orientation. So Ghost, if you're still watching, would you like me to stream tomorrow? As if you're still here, of course. If you're still here, like, write something down there in the comments if you're still here. But I think I might do that. I might stream tomorrow. So let's go. Let's go to that place. Something accidentally hit the stupid Google support thing. Okay. Sorry, let me pull my chat back up. Okay. Alright, well. Alright, so we're back here. What do you have to say?
Notice anything different?
Yes.
Like what?
I died. The Divine Heir's voice reached out to me, and suddenly I was alive again.
So you died, and now you're alive again. So that means it has to do with resurrection.
Resurrection?
Lord Kuro. It's said to be a power of the Divine Heir's dragon heritage. Those who have been given the power of resurrection. They are revived upon death, repeatedly.
Impossible.
Yes. It is rather strange, and yet, it is happening here and now. Let me know if you notice any more changes. I don't think the power of resurrection comes without a cost.
I found one.
A shinobi tool?
Yes.
I said before that your prosthetic arm was a fang, but by fitting shinobi tools to your arm, you'll be able to change the form of that fang. Thick shields, break them into splinters. Swift foes, bring them down from afar. Fitting more devices means more ways to slay your enemies. If there's someone that needs killing, there's a proper way to kill them. That's all there is to it.
Seems you know this prosthetic very well.
I should calm myself. The more I speak of bloodshed, the more demonic my sculptures will become. Give it ear. I'll fit that tool for you.
Fitting prosthetic tools. Regular shinobi tools found in the world can be specifically adapted to the shinobi prosthetic via the Fit Prosthetic Tools menu. Loaded shuriken. A shuriken wheel prosthetic tool fitted to the shinobi's prosthetic. Costs spirit emblems to use. Pull a shuriken loaded into a wheel and launch it at a target in a single flowing motion. A swiftly thrown shuriken damages enemy vitality and posture. particularly against those with a tendency to take to the air. Shuriken throw R2 attack followed by attack by throwing a shuriken. Oh, and he's got one arm. I just now noticed that the sculptor has one arm.
Yes, right. That kind-faced Buddha you see over there. Don't do anything funny with it.
Prosthetic tools are shinobi tools adapted for use with the shinobi prosthetic. They could be equipped in the equipment menu, and using them consumes spirit emblems. Switch prosthetic tool. Okay. Yeah, I just now noticed that the sculptor has one arm. I never noticed that until now. I always knew that there was, like, the way he was sitting, there was something off about him, but I couldn't quite figure it out. But when I saw him, when you saw him put the chisel to your arm, I noticed that he didn't have his left arm. And I'm curious. All of his statues have, I'm not sure if you can see it, but if you look about, if you can see right where my character's right hand is, you can see that there are two statues there that have a third arm that's missing. I'm starting to wonder if this kind of represents him in some way. Not sure how, but I leave that to the lore master. I leave that to the lore master of VaatiVidya.
You need something? No matter what I do, any Buddha I carve is an incarnation of wrath. Thus is the fate of those who owe a deep karmic debt. You will understand when you try carving one for yourself one day. So, need something?
That's interesting.
If you want more forms for that fang of yours, you'll need to search for more shinobi tools. There's no turning back from this path now. The least I can do is load your arm.
Funny how he carves, every Buddha that he carves is an incarnation of wrath. Must be why all of these look the same, and they're all just discarded off to the side. And he probably holds this Buddha with very high regard. Huh. What time is it? 1:30. Let's see. Let's go. Oh, okay. Oh, spirit emblems. Spirit emblems are required to activate prosthetic tools and are consumed each time these abilities are used. Spirit emblems can be obtained from defeat enemies in the world and purchased from sculptor's idols. If you pass near them, they will find their way to you. Cool. Alright. Let's move on. What's over here? Another path here. Let's go over here. This looks very significant. Sealed from the other side. Huh. I think this might become available later on. So we're just not going to worry about this right now. Go. Love how fluid that is. That's so good. I love it. Okay. This guy saw me. Huh. I'm getting the hang of this. Let's use one of those. We got some dudes right there. Yeah, they saw me there. Oh, yeah, yep. That dude's a ranged fighter. So I gotta maybe countering enemy projectiles. Bullets and other can be deflected. Oh, shoot. Yeah, he shot me right out of the sky. Are you kidding me? Nice aimbot you got there, buddy. Can see me. Really? Let's take a different approach. Alright. No point using my flask right now. Alright, well, I'm gonna kill the stream, so hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good evening, guys.